Hi Ma, good morning to everyone. So, in today's class we are discussing the topic is momentum. In previous class we are discussing the Newton's laws. What are the Newton's three laws? The first law is the law of inertia and second law is the F equal to ma and third law is the for every action there is an equal and opposite reaction. So, the first law says that the body which is at rest are in uniform motion when we apply an external force. Okay, అంటే ఏంటో మనం ఎక్స్టర్నల్ ఫోర్స్ అప్లై చేసేంత వరకు ఆ బాడీ మోషన్లో కానీ టు సే రెస్ట్లో కానీ లేదా ఒక కాన్స్టెంట్ స్పీడ్తో ఏ డైరెక్షన్ చేంజ్ చేయకుండా ఒకే వెలాసిటీతో కనుక మూవ్ అయితే దట్ ఈస్ ద లా ఆఫ్ ఇనర్షియా అండ్ ఆల్సో నోన్ యాజ్ న్యూటన్స్ ఫస్ట్ లా. చాలా ఇంపార్టెంట్ అండి, అందుకే మళ్ళీ రిపీట్ చేస్తున్నాను నేను. అండ్ న్యూటన్ సెకండ్ లా ఈజ్ నథింగ్ బట్ ఏ ఫోర్స్ ఈక్వల్ టు ఎంఏ. కానీ న్యూటన్ సెకండ్ లా అనగానే ఏం గుర్తు రావాలమ్మా మనకి? ద ఫోర్స్ F is proportional to the rate of change of momentum. F is proportional to dp by dt. P is nothing but a momentum. P equal to mv, mass into velocity. So substitute in this F is proportional to dp by dt. P equal to mv. The proportionality constant k equal to 1. Then F equal to dp by dt into mv. Okay, m is constant value. Then m no differentiation. So, m into dv by dt. dv by dt means the rate of change of velocity gives the acceleration. Then F equal to ma. This is the Newton's second law. Okay. And third law is for every action there is an equal and opposite reaction. Now, momentum. Momentum is nothing but the product of mass and velocity is called the linear momentum. Okay. Momentum is represented with P. P equal to m into v. M into v means the product of mass into velocity. So, P equal to mv. Next, impulse. What is meant by a impulse? Okay, the impulse of a force is defined as the product of the average force and the time interval for which it acts. Okay, the impulse of a force is defined as the product of average force అంటే F యావరేజ్ ఫోర్స్ అండ్ టైమ్ ఇంటర్వెల్ ఫర్ విచ్ ఇట్ యాక్ట్స్. అంటే ఎంత టైంలో ఆ ఫోర్స్ యాక్ట్ చేసింది, దట్ ఈస్ ద ఇంపల్స్. దే ఫోర్ ఇంపల్స్ ఈక్వల్ టు ఫోర్స్ ఇంటూ టైమ్, దట్ విల్ బీ ఈక్వల్ టు ఫోర్స్ ఎంవి మైనస్ ఎంయూ. ఇట్ క్యాన్ బి రిటర్న్ యాజ్ ఎఫ్ ఇంటూ టీ విల్ బీ టేకెన్ యాజ్ ఎంవి మైనస్ ఎంయూ. ఎలా వచ్చిందమ్మా? ఎఫ్ అంటే ఎంఏ, టీ. ఓకే, so further simplification we will get mv minus and m into v minus u. Impulse will be equal to m into v minus u. So next one, impulsive force. Impulsive force means entama the large force acting on a body for a short time. Large force acting on a body for a short time interval is an impulsive force. ఇవన్నీ మీకు బేసిక్స్ అనమాట, ఇవన్నీ గుర్తుండాలి మీకు ఫిజిక్స్లో. ఓకే, ఈ బేసిక్స్ నుంచి బేస్ చేసుకొని మనం సెకండ్ ఇయర్ కానీ డిగ్రీ కానీ పీజీ కానీ ఉంటాయి. ఓకే, స్ట్రాంగ్గా ఇవన్నీ గుర్తుపెట్టుకున్నామా. ఇంపల్సివ్ ఫోర్స్, లార్జ్ ఫోర్స్ యాక్టింగ్ ఆన్ యర్ బాడీ ఫర్ ఏ షార్ట్ టైమ్ ఇంటర్వెల్ ఈజ్ కాల్డ్ ద ఇంపల్సివ్ ఫోర్స్. సో నెక్స్ట్ వన్, యూనిట్స్ ఆఫ్ ఫోర్స్. ద ఫోర్స్ కెన్ బి మెన్షన్డ్ ఇన్ ఎస్ఐ యూనిట్. ఎస్ఐ యూనిట్స్ అండ్ సిజిఎస్ యూనిట్స్ అండ్ ఎంకేఎస్ యూనిట్స్ ఉంటాయి కదా మనకి. సో ఎస్ఐ యూనిట్లో ద ఫోర్స్ కెన్ బి మెన్షన్ ఇన్ న్యూటన్, సిజిఎస్లో డైన్స్. సో 1 Newton will be equal to 10 to the power of 5 dynes. Okay, once I will repeat it. Momentum is nothing but the momentum is a product of mass into velocity, that is P equal to m into v. Okay, and impulse means is a average, the product of average force and the time interval is called the impulse. Okay, and impulse equal to F into t, that will be equal to mv minus mu. V is the initial final velocity, u is the initial velocity, m is the mass. Next, impulsive force. Impulsive force means the large force acting on your body for a short interval of time is called the impulsive force. So next, units of force can be mentioned in SI unit is Newton and CGS unit is dyne. Everybody knows 1 Newton equal to 10 to the power of 5 dynes. Okay, next. Hi ma, good morning to everyone. So in today's class we are discussing the equilibrium of a particle, apparent weight and what is meant by a weight, apparent weight of the body, all are discussing in today's class. Okay, now we are discussing the equilibrium of a particle. What is meant by equilibrium? if we can say that that particle will be in equilibrium position అని చెప్తూ ఉంటాం. So what is meant by equilibrium position means the forces acting on that body will be same or equal to each other, equal and opposite to each other. So that's why that particle will be said to be in equilibrium state. What is meant by equilibrium of a particle means when the vector sum of forces acting on your body is 0, the body is said to be in equilibrium if the vector sum of the forces acting on that body is 0. That means vector sum, this becomes 0. Okay, that implies F1 will be equal to minus F2. So the forces acting on a body will be vector sum of the forces acting on that body. The sum of the vector forces acting on that body will be equal to 0. Then that body is said to be in equilibrium state. Okay, so this is the center, F2 force, F1 force. Okay, when we say in this particle is in equilibrium state, the vector sum of these two forces becomes 0. That means F1 plus F2 equal to 0. That implies F2 equal to minus, F1 equal to minus F2 or F2 equal to minus F1. Okay. Next, if two forces F1 and F2 are act on your particle, then they will be in equilibrium. If F1 and F2 forces are acting on your particle, then they are said to be in equilibrium when F1 equal to minus F2. Then that particle becomes in equilibrium state. Okay. Next one, weight. What is meant by a weight? What is the difference between weight and mass? Mass ki weight ki difference entama? The mass will be multiplied with acceleration due to gravity, we will get weight. Okay. So weight W equal to mg. So it is a field force. Weight anedi oka field force. The force with which a body is pulled towards the center of the earth, the weight can be pulled body towards the center of the earth due to the gravity. Due to the gravity, it has the magnitude. How much? Mg is the magnitude. Then here m is the mass of the body and g is the acceleration due to gravity. Therefore, weight W equal to mg. That is the difference between weight and mass. Mass is just m. Weight, we will get the weight. The mass will be multiplied with acceleration due to gravity. W equal to mg. Okay, next we will discuss the apparent weight in a lift. Adhamainama? First topic is the equilibrium state. Equilibrium means entama, if a particle is said to be in equilibrium, the vector sum of their forces becomes, the vector sum of their forces is 0. Then if two forces is said to be in equilibrium, that means F1 equal to minus F2. And next one, weight. Weight is the, it is a field force which is acts, the force with which a body is pulled towards the center of the earth due to the gravity. So its magnitude is mg and m is the mass of the body and g is the acceleration due to gravity. Therefore, W equal to mg is the weight. Next we will discuss the apparent weight in a lift in different conditions. Okay. So now apparent weight in a lift. Now we are calculating the apparent weight in a lift. We have 4 different cases. Okay. The first case is when a lift is at rest or moving with a uniform velocity or speed. Okay. For example, if the lift is in rest, okay, or it is moving with constant speed, then the value R will be equal to mg. Okay, that means the weighing machine will read actual weight of the body. Okay, the weighing machine will read actual weight. That's why R equal to mg. Okay, constant velocity, V equal to 0 means constant or rest motion, lift is in rest motion, or V equal to constant. That means it moves with a constant speed. Okay, and next one is the, when a lift is accelerating upward, then the apparent weight accelerated with upward. A is the acceleration, so it will be accelerate upward. Upward means downward means A, upward means minus A, accelerated. That's why, so R1 equal to m into G plus A. Okay, G plus A, upward కాబట్టి minus of minus plus A అవుతుంది. That's why we are saying the weighing machine will read the apparent weight which is more than the actual weight. That means actual weight is mg, and here we are observing m into g plus a. That's why the weighing machine moves with more than the actual weight. For example, when a lift is accelerating downward, then the apparent weight R2 equal to m into g minus a. Downward kabatti g minus of a. G minus a means it will be which is less than the actual weight. Okay. For example, when a lift is falling freely under gravity, then R equal to m into g minus z. Gravity, not acceleration. Okay. G minus z is 0. That's why the apparent weight of the body becomes 0. Okay. The apparent weight of the body becomes 0. So in today's class, first we are discussing the weight. Okay, weight means W equal to mg, and equilibrium particle. The vector sum of the two forces becomes 0. Then that particle is said to be in equilibrium state. And weight equal to mg, that is the product of the mass into acceleration due to gravity. Now we are calculating the apparent weight of the body. If the lift moves or constant, if the lift is in rest motion or moves with a constant speed, then R equal to mg. That means the lift moves with its actual force. Okay, actual speed, actual weight. Then the second case is if the moves accelerated upward, then we will get R equal to m into g plus a. Okay, g plus a means it moves greater than the actual value, and it moves downward. Then m into g minus a, then it moves less than the weight of the machine. Okay, and if the falling freely from the under gravity, then R equal to m into g minus g. Then the apparent weight of the body becomes 0. This is the apparent weight, and next class we will discuss the remaining topics. Thank you.